about 11 Mulisks probably, or that's probably the 10th one. Anyway, he's going to be doing his harass, and we'll see how good his micro skills are.
I think Zero just swallowed there because I think Flash realizes that Zero is getting a hidden expansion at the bottom left. Let's see if Zero is dumb enough to still put it up, even though Flash just scouted it with a roaming SCV.
Yeah, he might be forced to, though. This is the...
Yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah, this is the classic Savior build here, the build that Savior invented. Of course, now every Zerg does it. This is going for the Mulisk because he probably is going to put the Lurkers up. So if anything can be called Cookie Cutter Zerg, this is Cookie Cutter Zerg here. And looks like he's actually doing a decent job of microing against these Medic Marines here, almost picking off that turret there. But Science Facility already up for Flash, 5th Factory up, so he's going to be doing alright. Once he picks up his second expansion, too, at the mineral only, Flash on this map is able to turtle a little bit and basically send out roving attack groups to pick off expansions while keeping his main base fairly safe.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's definitely one of Flash's greatest strengths. I think right now it's up to Zero to lose the game in the sense that it will depend completely on Zero's ability to use the Dark Swarm well, because the SK Terran build with the Science Vessels and the Medic Marines is Flash's bread and butter, and he's so solid with it. It's really up to...
Yeah, I actually haven't seen a Hydralisk stand down, so maybe he has taken Luxury out to lunch and asked how do you beat Flash, and Luxury may have responded, Fast Guardians. You never know, because look at this, we are seeing there's the Great Spire, and also an Ultralisk Den and a Defiler's mount. So wow, they're going for a lot of tech here. I think the Fast Guardians. Wow, this is very interesting.
I don't see the point of all this tech. He's not going to be able to afford all this stuff. I think maybe he's panicking a little bit. I think Flash might be onto this. You know, there's a part of him that's thinking about Guardians right now.
Definitely. I think he's going to need to keep these mutas alive, though, if he wants to make the Guardians. He really can't afford to lose too many more of them, or else his Guardian push is just going to not work.
I think maybe Zero's trying to fool Flash into thinking that he's not going to go Guardians by kind of using them like that recklessly, you know?
Oh, he's actually canceled his Spire. He canceled his Spire, so Flash probably scanned it. He saw the scan, and then he decided to cancel.
Right.
That's actually... I think it's a little unfortunate for Zero. One of the few things... I mean... You know, Luxury beat Flash using Fast Guardians to hold off the first attack. But wow, look at this! He's going in for a break here, managing to run a good group of Zerglings into the main base. He needs to stop attacking those bunker, though. Now they're amongst the barracks, and this could do a lot of damage here to Flash. Hold on for 1 second.
Yeah, he irradiates a Mutalisk there, and he pulls the Mutalisk apart. This attack is pretty much over. I mean, 4 Lings, and now they're surrounded by medics. This is over. And the Science Vessels are out, and Flash is getting his 20 to 30 Marines that he can use to shut down any Zerg expansion anywhere without Dark Swarm, and I don't think Dark Swarm's going to... Okay, you get a Defiler there, but their Science Vessels out, more than enough to irradiate every single Defiler that's going to come out for the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Well, I think right now what's going to be critical is whether Zero can hold the 3rd expansion at the lower left and keep his 3rd gas up. If he can do that, he can afford Ultra Ling and a couple of Defilers to go with it. And Flash almost losing a Science Vessel there. Actually, that was poor Scourge micro.
Yeah.
If that second Scourge went in, would have been it would have taken it down. Now a lot of Zerglings going up, but unassisted. Now comes a Dark Swarm, and Flash getting a little bit surrounded here. Flash, man, back with another storm there, and Flash is in a little bit of trouble, although Firebrand's coming up, and since there is no other unit other than Zerglings, that's not going to be able to be enough, even with Defiler help. You need those Ultras or those Lurkers to deal with it.
Wow, look at Flash with the Psychic SCVs just going everywhere, reading Zero like a card, and bottom left, bottom right, how predictable can you get?
Looks like
Zero's trying to connect his front to the
here.
bottom left as well.
For the Marines, +1 armor, +2 attack, so decent upgrades for Flash. This is exactly where he wants to be. 0-0 for the Zerglings, so definitely an upgrade advantage for Flash. And Flash now is going to send out a raiding party to take down the lower right. No Nidus Canal up there,
It's
and
gone.
this is going to go down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, it's gone. I think really at this point, Zero's losing. He needs to get Ultralisks out, and he needs to get the Ultralisks under the swarm. In about 30 seconds, the bottom left is going to go down, unless there's at least 3 Ultralisks and a Defiler there. Whoa, look at all these Lings running in. I think Flash,
yeah, they're going to clean up this force, but yeah, it's just...
Wow, where's medics? This was such a waste. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I think it was
sloppy, maybe.
just wanted to run in as fast as possible and take it out. But going back to what I was saying,
right.
Really, I feel like Fast Guardians would have been a good idea because Flash is so used to dealing with this Defiler Lurker or Defiler Ultra combo. This is the bread and butter of most Zerg players nowadays. And Flash has managed to beat most Zerg players. He's managed to beat the greatest Zerg player out right now, Jaedong, consistently in the finals of the GSI. Not in the finals of GSI, but in the qualifying rounds of that and in the OSL. And, you know, if you can beat Jaedong when he's doing bread and butter sort of a late game Zerg play with Dark Storm, you can beat any player. Now he's catching.
That was a Zergling slaughter. That was like, you know, a shooting gallery. You just line them up and hit them and get a freaking Cupid doll.
Right.
I think the Guardians, I don't know, I think as soon as Flash scanned the Guardians, he probably queued up another 2 or 3 science vessels and got the energy upgrade at the same time, or something like that. You know, he's not going to let something like that hit him again, but maybe, I don't know. Oh, he's got dropships now, so he's going to do, and I see this so much in pro games, the tech is all, you know, clustered around the hive, and it's just such a juicy target. It's unfortunate they don't go for nukes, but hey, if a Medic Marines will do it, it'll work. And it looks like he's killing his own Sunkens. And geez, look at that yellow line just running through the bottom, I mean, in the middle left there.
Absolutely. He's just picking off those chances.
Unbelievable.
And now the first Ultras are out, though. First Ultras are out on the lower right, so good move there by Zero, finally be able to stop this dropship attack from taking out his expansion down there.
I think Flash should just go for the kill shot and just drop right on the tech. And if he can take it out, it's good game. But if he can't, then he's not too far behind anyway. We'll see.
That's actually a good point there. Good science vessel swarm there, and now he's going to the lower left. We'll see how good his Nidus control is. If he can get those ultras out, then he stands a chance against this. If he can get 2 or 3 ultras and a defiler, he could hold off his army for a good amount of time.
I see 7 science vessels, and they could erase just about every single drone on the map right now.
Well, actually, he has that spore colony to prevent that. Yeah, and now, oh man, look at those ultras killing the Zerglings around them.
Yeah,
that's just sad. Sad to see. And now another drop.
Big brother on little brother.
Nice move, nice move. Dematrixing 2 Firebats there to go in and take the damage from there. Swarm comes up, but it's a little bit late now. Although there's still 3 Ultras, and now comes a large fleet of Scourge here. Are they going to be able to pick off the Science Vessels? Only picking off 1. I thought they would pick off more, so good control there by Flash. Managing to keep his Science Vessels alive, and that's a difference between a good Terran player and an excellent Terran player, which is what Flash does, how well you're able to keep your Science Vessels alive. And Flash now is definitively going to kill off the lower right here, managing to kill the Nidus before...
Look at the Ultralisks.
The Ultras are sitting there. Hold position Ultralisks, just waiting for the Swarm to go off. Now the Swarm has gone off, so they're forced to attack.
Yeah, could you see the Carapace? What is the Carapace upgrade? Okay, it's 3 and 1, I think, right?
I think it's 3 and 1. I actually can't tell on the resolution here.
Oh, good flag there. Yeah. Get 3 science vessels and a bunch of medic marines. I still think Flash is I mean, basically he can send medic marines all over the place and they can take out expansions. It's really up to the Ultralisks. If he can build up Ultralisk numbers and eventually push on the main, he's going to win. But at this point, I really, really don't see it happening. It's Flash. Oh, look at this.
Nice
He's doing the
Muta attack
play.
This is the play that I did. Yeah, this is well, the thing is, I mean, just looking at Zero's play, I can see a lot of derivative play from a lot of Zerg greats in the past. I believe that was actually Yarnak who first did that, the Mutalisk attacking the plague science vessels. But
yeah, I think so too from the Pimpus Plague video.
So now we're seeing, you know, I mean, this happens a lot. You know, StarCraft players learn from one another, and Zero has certainly learned from a great number of very good players.
Yeah, absolutely. He's standing on the shoulders of giants. I'm not sure what Flash is doing there. And what happened to his huge army? He used to have a giant swarm of now it looks like there's a bunch of purple going from the left middle to the right middle.
Yeah, he's Zero's actually picked up 3 expansions on the left side, and this is going to be very bad for Flash if he can't shut them down, which he's failed one time at doing, shutting down the lower left, although he has taken the lower right down. And look at this!
Here comes the death drop.
4 defense